Amen. You know, Jesus loves you. Oh, lady, you are here. You know, Jesus loves you. Close your eyes and tell him thank you one more time. You have done me. You have done me, Nana. If I back on me, man. For the dog I go, Father, me. Lift your voice and thank you. We have done me. We have done me, Nana. He won't back for me now. He has done me. Thank you for loving you beyond what you can pay for. Thank him for loving you beyond what you can pay. If I back for me, my dear friend, for me, Ajujeje mamu meme for me, kumeni nina, aneni nini kumeni nikule yaka. Adebi ekube baba, atini nini kumeni nikumbele yaka. Amu memu nikumbele li, atini nini kumeni nikupeni naka. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Father. Blessed be your name, Father. You have loved us beyond what we can pay for. Take your glory, Adonai. Blessed be your name. We can't pay for loving us. But blessed Father, tonight we come with open heart, asking that you will explain to us the mystery of this kind of love. Thank you, Lord. Blessed be your name. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Do us good tonight. Take your place. Explain to us this great mystery and take your glory for doing it, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Now before you sit down, will you look at the sister? Help me hug the sister, check the sister, tell the person he loves us. There's nothing we can do about it. He just loved us. Nothing. Alright. Now before you sit down, we are going to hug another lady, another sister, and tell the sister, I love you, and you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. Please have your seat. Hallelujah. We are glad to be here. Once again, Mama, thank you. Don't feel that, okay? I won't tell anybody at home that I call you Mama, okay? So please, suffer it to be so for now. One more time, can we appreciate Mama all together? All right. Mark chapter 12. Now I'm going to be reading from verse 19. Mark number 12 from verse 19. All the bosses, thank you for being here. What is your name, sir? Isaac, Auntie Isaac. And Sister Justina. Angel. Sister Angel is here also. Yes, Auntie. Oh, Sister Dave. Oluwati. Okay, we'll call Sister Rotimi. And you, sir? Auntie Promise. All right, thank you for coming. Thank you for being a blessing. Mark number 12 from verse number 19. Master, Moses wrote unto us, if a man's brother died and leave his wife behind him and leave no children, that his brother should take his wife and raise up seed unto his brother. Now there were 7 brethren, and the first took a wife, dying and left no seed. And the second took her and died, neither left he any seed. And the third likewise. 22. And the 7 had her and left no seed. Last of all, the woman died also. In the resurrection, therefore, when they shall rise, whose wife shall be of them? For the 7 had her to wife. And Jesus answering and said unto them, do ye not therefore err, because ye know not the scriptures, neither the power of God? Now, so there are 2 things that makes men err. Number 1, when men are ignorant of the scripture. Then number 2, when men are ignorant of the power of God, they err. 2 things makes men err. 2. Number 1, when men are ignorant of the scripture. Then number 2, when men are ignorant of the power of God. For when they shall rise from the dead, when they shall rise from the dead, they neither marry, nor are they given in marriage, but are as the angels which are in heaven. And as touching the dead, that they rise, have you not read in the book of Moses how in the bush God spoke unto him, saying, I am the Lord God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He is not the God of the dead, but the God of the living. Yet therefore do greatly err. And the story continued, 28. And one of the scribes came, having heard them reasoning together, perceiving that he had answered them well. He asked, which is the first commandment of all? Which is the first commandment of all? And Jesus answered him, the first of all of the commandment is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. Hallelujah. The theme of this ladies' conference is the lovers of God. Now, permit me for we to lay the foundation this way. Love is not a desire. Love is a mystery. Love is not a desire. Love is bigger than desire. Love is a mystery. Mystery is that which is concealed and should be revealed. Now, so tonight we like to lay the foundation of the mystery called love. That thing that is concealed that should be revealed about love. Because what will you say? Every one of us here, you can vividly tell that he loved you. Every one of us. But the challenge is we can't tell if we love him until the mystery called love is explained. There are people who desire God. There are people who hunger for God but do not love God. So it brings us to a point of understanding that love is elder to desire. Love is also elderly to hunger. Somebody can be passionate for something he don't love. And if you want to quickly find out, we'll need to ask questions from one of our elder brothers. One of our elder brothers lived some time ago, and the Bible talked about him that he loved his sister passionately. He loved the sister passionately. Then I was thinking that it is true that he actually loved our sister passionately. He so loved his sister passionately that he fell sick for her. And somehow by chance, the father had come visiting. Then he said to the father, the only way I could be healed of my disease is that my sister should serve me. And the king said, that is fine. How do you want your sister to serve you? Then let my sister serve me in my inner chamber. And the sister served him in his inner chamber. And when he saw the sister, he laid hold on her and defiled her. And as soon as he saw the nakedness of our sister, the Bible said he hated her much more than the love he had for her. So love is elderly to desire. Love is elderly to appetite or hunger. So it means that somebody could be hungry for God and not have the conclusion of loving God. Preacher, why do you say love is a mystery? I will explain it from the wisdom of Solomon before we begin to explain the mystery of love. Once upon a time, Solomon was speaking in Proverbs number 30 and verse 19. Solomon was speaking and he said, let's read from 18. There be three things which are too wonderful for me, yea, four which I know not. And here is Solomon explaining. He said there are three things that are wonderful, but the number four I don't know. I don't know. So the three things that are wonderful, verse 19 now. The way of an eagle in the air. He said that is wonderful to me. The way of an eagle in the air is wonderful. explain it. Number two, the way of a serpent upon a rock. Serpents have no legs. They're crawling on the rock. You should expect injury around the belly of the serpent. Solomon said, that is wonderful. That is wonderful to me. I can't explain it. Then the third is the way of a ship in the midst of the sea. He said, that too, I don't know. He said, but the fourth one, I don't know the way out. He said, the way of a man with a maid. Have you seen a young man traveling from Oka to Kanu only to see a lady and come back? Solomon said, I don't understand what is pushing that man. He said, it's a mystery to me. There is something that will happen to a heart of a lady, that by herself she will wake up at the middle of the night and be crying, and you will ask her, my lady, what is wrong with you? He said, Isaac say he will not marry me again, and you are crying in the middle of the night. That I don't understand. Is Isaac the only man? Talk to me, lady. Is he the only brother? In fact, he might not be as handsome as others who are dying for you. But there is a mystery that you just can't tell. That there's something down in your heart. You don't know, but down in your heart, you might not be able to explain. But there is a mystery that needs to be uncovered. Sir, you can pretend to be anointed. You can pretend to loving God. You can fake a miracle. You can fake spiritual giftings. You can't fake loving God. Though love for God is a mystery, but it is a visible and tangible and touchable mystery. Love for God is a mystery, but it is a visible, a tangible and touchable mystery. Love for God is a mystery, but it is a visible, tangible and touchable mystery. You can fake zeal for God. You can fake having heart for God. You can fake being hungry and passionate for God. You can't fake loving God. Because though love is a mystery, but it is a visible, tangible and touchable mystery. Love. Now, so there was a debate among the people, and somehow some guys came to Jesus and began asking him, hey, we saw the debate that man brought before you. The man came and the man was asking you that we had 7 brethren who got married to one lady, and at the end all of them died, and at the end the lady also died, and on the resurrection morning whose wife will he be? And by the time Jesus solved their problem, a man saw Jesus and said, Kai, haven't answered these people. I need to ask you, Jesus, what is the first commandment? And I was expecting Jesus to turn to Exodus chapter 20 to begin to tell them, and quoting Exodus chapter 20. But Jesus looked at them and said, every rule of God is keepable when a man's heart is donated. Every rule of God is keepable. You can keep it if your heart have been polluted. I will explain that maybe later. We are in a generation where hunger for God is visible. But the same way hunger for God is visible in our generation, the same way people, men and women, young people like me and you, are living a life that contradicts the hunger we claim to have for God. So Jesus said to them that, look, there's a first commandment, and the first commandment is, the Lord your God is the Lord. And if the Lord your God is the Lord, you got to love the Lord your God. And if you love him, say that is the first commandment. And there is a second, and the second is like the first. But the first will enable you to do the second. Heart for men is a product of heart for God. Heart for men is a product of heart for God. It is impossible to have heart for men if you don't have heart for God. So love for God brings a man to a point where loving men becomes natural. But tonight I will like to bring every lady here to a point to seeing the much of God's love for you. Then maybe from tomorrow I'll begin to explain on how you can love him. There is one common language among men, and that language is I fall in love. I fall in love. Love is a mystery. And that language, I fall in love, is a simple way to explain the mystery of it. It's like somebody who is walking on the bridge and you looked at yourself and you say, hey, I fell into the water. You can't fall into the water and not know. I don't know if you understand. Because you will be wet. There is a drowning first. It is called the love of God. A drowning. There's something that can drown a man. But people, before I bring us to a point where the Lord have led me to open our eyes to tonight, the love of God is a culture of the kingdom. The love of God is a culture of the kingdom. Every kingdom has its own culture. The love of God is a culture of the kingdom of God. Culture is a way of people's belief and a way of people's doing. Culture is how a people believe and how a people behave. The way people believe and the way people behave is their culture. And every kingdom, every people, every tribe, they have their culture. So there is a culture of the kingdom, and the culture of the kingdom is called love. And this love that is the culture of the kingdom is a system God have established that brings about possibilities of the kingdom. Any kingdom possibility you reality on earth, the driving force of that possibility from a spiritual realm to the realm of man, it is called the system of love. That culture called love of this kingdom, anything you see, every kingdom possibility that you saw somewhere, that you saw in the life of a man, would drive it from a spiritual state to a state of reality among men is love. It is either that man had once loved God, or somebody had loved God that brought about such dimension of possibility into reality, not even the person who is carrying it. I think let me take time and explain that. Israel had sinned. Then suddenly Israel repented and started crying, Lord, we are sorry. Lord, save us. Save us from the hands of the Midianites. Save us from the hands of the Philistines. Save us from the hands of the Philistines. Then suddenly a day came, an angel of the Lord appeared to a woman and said to the lady, hey, woman, you are going to take in. You have a son. His name is Samson. Now, that kingdom possibility did not come because of Samson's father or Samson's mother. It came because a nation came to love God, and God was rewarding them with a possibility. So every kingdom possibility you saw or you are seeing on earth came on a drive of love. Are you still with me? Okay. But Salami, we all know that God loves us. But how much of God's love can you explain to me as a lady? The greatest and most cherishable commodity of heaven on earth is not anointing. The most important and the most cherishable ornament of God, the most cherishable thing that God has currently on earth is not anointing. It's not church building anywhere. The most important, the most beautiful, the most cherishable commodity that God has on earth currently is the woman folks. Currently, the most important that is on earth, the most valuable that is on earth currently is woman. Now, it's not because man is not important. It's because of what God intends to do at a time like this. Now, so that I want to quickly show you that so you come to understand with me of such love that he has for you as a person. Then we begin to try, how do we replicate this love and this trust that God had come to love and to trust a woman? Do we go? Talk to me. Do we? All right, carry your Bible. Let's journey one more time. Jeremiah number 31. We're looking at the lovers of God. But the first thing we need to do is, how much of God's love can a woman see? How much does God love a woman? And I will not want us to personalize any woman in the Bible. Let's not personalize Mary. Say God loves loves Mary so much. Let's check women generally to see how much of God how much of God's love can be traceable to a woman. Jeremiah number 31 and one verse only, verse 22. He fed on me, Ondu mi fed on me nana. Yokokwe komi ma ki fed on me yo. How long will thou go about? Oh, thou backsliding daughter. For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. And what is that new thing? A woman shall compass a man. Now, the same way the hand of the Lord came upon Isaiah, that Isaiah began to see beyond time into years and years and years ahead of that particular time and generation, where he saw and proclaimed, a child shall be born. His name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Emmanuel. For the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. The same way the hand of God came upon Isaiah, and Isaiah saw into years ahead. The lamenting prophet Jeremiah sat down at a point and was lamenting, and the hand of God came upon the prophet, and he saw years ahead of that time. Lady Anna, the lady that had only privilege to be married for 7 years. After 7 years, the husband died. She had no child. And from that day, the husband died. For 80 solid years, she decided to be fasting and praying every day, and coming to the temple every day and praying one prayer point. For 80 years. What was her prayer point? The Messiah that was prophesied, let him be born. The Messiah, she compassed. Every prophecy that don't have a woman who will compass around can be aborted. Today, every one of us will see Jesus as the expression of the Father's love. But that expression of the Father's love was a prophecy a woman childed. I wish you will understand. Jesus is the expression of the love of the Father. But that love of the Father that every one of us are grateful to God for, Jesus only became possible. Jesus was a prophecy possible because a woman compassed. She's a very minor person that nobody takes to heart. We see Mary, Virgin Mary. Mary was a virgin. Mary took seed of Jesus, and Mary gave birth to Jesus. But there was somebody who prayed Jesus into Mary's womb. There was somebody who compassed and spread her wings of prayers around that prophecy. And that was why it was not aborted. That was why it came at the right time. That was why the prophecy was fulfilled at the appointed time. Because a woman took her place. How many prophecies are yet unfulfilled because we don't have women who are compassing? How many prophecies are dead because we don't have ladies who understand the new move? there is a new order on the face of the earth. And that new order, a woman. He said, a new thing I create in the earth. I'm creating a new thing. This time, it's not the firmament. This time, it's not birds of the air. This time, it is not animals. This time, I am creating a new thing in the earth. And I'm putting a woman in charge. Compass around me. Do you know your job? This is the much of the love of God for women. This is the much of the Father's love for you. And I ask you tonight, how willing are you to reply that love? God, the lover of women. Lady, don't you think that Jesus could have, he came from heaven. Huh? John chapter 1, all things were made by him. There was nothing that was ever made that was made without him. You remember? The Bible says it was him. Him was with the Father from the beginning. Now, don't you think that he would have, in the same way, left heaven and angels will escort him from heaven down? Talk to me. Don't you think, okay, let's forget angels. He would have just appeared and said, hey, I am Jesus. That would even be more reasonable. The love of God for a woman. But God needed to squeeze himself and entered into a womb of a woman. And here, God is creating a new system and handing over this new application and say, hey, woman, there's a new application I have just developed. And this new application, woman, you are at the center of it. You know what I'm thinking? Whatever you are doing to yourself. You hear people say, it's my life. You say, it's my life. I can do whatever I want. Whatever you are doing to your life, what you call your life, it is not only endangering your life, it is endangering many men. And number two, it is temporary with a new order. Whatever goes wrong with you as a lady, it is an attack on the new order. Any sacrifice you are making as a lady, you are making a sacrifice against the new order. Touch that lady. She's not with me again. No, you are not sleeping. It's your heart. I just want you. Okay? We're not talking. Okay? Be here. Huh? Okay? All right. Any order. So before we begin to talk about love to the Father, see how much the Father had loved us. And not just us as a people, love you as a lady, to hand over to you the new thing he's creating on the earth. You follow me to this point? I can't hear you. You follow me to this point? Talk to me. Are you here? One more time. Tell the Father, thank you for loving us. And one more time, if you're a lady here, say to yourself, I'm grateful to God I'm a lady. If you understand the new order you will be grateful that you are a woman. You see, this is not where we are building our talk on understanding the new order and what God is doing. We're trying to find out about the lovers of God, but you have to understand the much of God's love that has brought this to us as ladies. If we begin to read this in different translations, you realize that a woman is the protector. Now that will now defy the many messages we hear on marriage day. The man, you are to defend your wife, oh. You are to defend your wife, oh. You are to defend your wife. She is a weaker vessel. You are the one. They don't understand the new order. In the new order, a woman is stronger than a man. The 30 minutes of a woman can open the heaven of a 30-year struggling man. If she understands the new order and takes her place in the new move. 30 minutes. Isaac, anywhere you go, tell any brother they shouldn't joke with a lady who understands her role in the new order. No, you hear some guys who say, no, live here. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Then the lady will look at you and say, Kai, bro, check with this thing you have done to me. It will not be well with you. He say, are you God? Your anointing is not bigger than my own. If I were you, you will lie down. Put your head on her legs. Except you don't have understanding of the new move. Except she's not part of the new order. If she has taken her place in the new order, you can be blown away like paper quickly. But having understand that there is a new order on earth, and every one of us as ladies, God have loved us to the point of handing over this new order to us. We need to now find out how to love Him. How many of us want to love the Lord? How many of us desire to love the Lord? Nafada Jesus, nafada fa. Love you, Jesus. Nafada Jesus, nafada fa. Omi afada Jesus. Na feda wefa na kida da ile rinyo to do la mitane ajadumi na feda Jesus na feda wefa. Lady, we don't love God desiring to love Him. Love is the mystery. You only get drowned in it. You don't confess loving the Father. You drown loving Him. Lady, there is a mystery of the love of the Father that explains that love is not a thing, it's a personality. That you meet that personality, Nobody will tell you. It will drown you. And just as I say, bro, lady, you can fake anything but not loving the Father. You can fake to be fine. You can pretend to be fine. You can't pretend loving the Father. The love of the Father is more contagious than chicken pox. The love of the Father is more deadly than HIV. It can be on you and not literally show. It can't be on you and it will not literally. The appearance of this personality called love will drown you into loving the Father. Sir, ma, every genuine labor for God, the starting point is love for God. Every potency of spirituality is a product of love for God. Nobody can genuinely have heart for God until you fall in love with God. My sister, until your heart fall in love with the Father, you will have many reasons to have an accident on the way. I didn't say you may. I said you will have reasons. You don't understand. Have you been in a room with somebody who don't know anything about God? She's having it smoothly. Then you will pray and pray and pray and read and read and read and write exam, and the next thing they tell you, you have carryover. You will look up, the heavens are far. You will look down, people will look at you and say, Mama Church, Sister Mary. It will take the love of God at that time for you to confidently say, this is my judgment. Lord, I love you. My lady, if the love of the Father have not catch up with your heart, you will have many reasons to have an accident on the way. We are suddenly left, right, back, front. The door is locked everywhere. And from nowhere, you saw a young boy will just spring up. And he looks to be available. He looks to be consigned. He looks to be available. He looks consigned. It is only him you can talk to. It will have to be at the auction of the love of the Father to look at him and say, Kai, I value somebody that and I value your friendship. If not, having spiritual accident is as easy as breathing. Oh, bless the Father, I wish every heart here will hear me. Will hear me tonight. Nothing restrains the heart of a man from spiritual slumbering like the love of the Father. Iminini sana ne kumbelele komenini nikola ne masolo anoni ne kumbeleya. I love you. I love you. Jesus, I love you. Emini konna na mimi kumbele elelele tumbele mi kumbeleya. Hey! Lady, the There come a moment in your life when you go through a season you don't know who to tell. You wake up in the morning, all that runs through your vein and runs through your blood is, can't I? Don't like other ladies. Have you ever woke up in the morning and all that runs through your blood is, I want to have sex, I want to have sex? It takes a lady drowned in the ocean of love of the Father to tell herself, no, there's something I love more than sex. Sir, purity is not a product of discipline. Purity is a result of love. I love you, Lord. Hey. Oh, lady, my ears can hear the beatings of your heart. You are just saying, hey, if I knew, I wouldn't have done it. But it's just that I have there was no way out. Hey, there could have been way out if your heart was drowned in an ocean. He said, there is no temptation that will come to you that is greater than anything. Anyone that will come to you, say, I will make a way. But he does not make a way for everybody. He makes a way for they that love him. Hi. How did he say it? He said, all things work together for the good of they. There is a species, a caliber of people that everything works together for their good. It is called they that love the Father. Hey, if you know there is a responsibility on you as a lady, and you have a responsibility to compass, falling in love is not a choice, it's a necessity. Loving God is not a choice, it's a necessity. Do you love him? You have sung this song, I love him, I love him, I love him, again and again. And the more you sing, the more you pass away. The more it seems you are very far. The reason is you have been singing you love him, but you have not been drowned. Let me show you also tonight before I close, because I believe you had a lot of journey today. So Satan appeared to Jesus one day and said, hey, look at this stone. You have the power. You are the Son of God. Prove that you are the Son of God. Look at this stone. Turn it to bread. He said, I have the power to turn it to bread. But I love somebody more than displaying power. Love you, Lord, I know that I love you. Somebody's heart is just boiling and say, hey, I thought I loved the Father. Now I know that I don't love him. But how do I love the Father? Let me show you one scripture. We'll build on it tomorrow. Songs of Solomon chapter 1. You now know the love of the Father towards you. How do you respond in loving the Father? Songs of Solomon 1 and verse 2. Hi. You hear what he said? Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. For thy love is better than wine. Have you seen a drunk before? Anybody under the influences of alcohol does not control the alcohol. Alcohol control him. You can't love God and not be intoxicated by it. We were somewhere and there was a big gallows, a ditch very deep that was there. And a brother said to us, he said, look, he asked like a question. He said, a madman and a drunk, who is wiser? And all of us said, a madman is insane now. He's a drunk is wiser. He said, no. He said, a madman is wiser than a drunk. I said, no. He said, I will prove it now. So I said, okay, prove it. Then he brought, I don't know, that 200 naira or so, 100 naira. I brought it out. Then he saw a drunk pass. Then he also saw a madman. Then he called a madman. He said, come, this is 200 naira. I want you to jump into this gallows. The madman said, now me you won't kill me. I know they die. He said 200 naira. He said, even if for 1 million, I know they jump. You won't make I break my leg. Then he called the drunk. Said, this is 200 naira. Jump here and take. And he said, this one is small now. Give me the money, let me put in my pocket first. If I jump, I'll go and take one shot. They gave him the 200 naira. He dressed back and lifted himself and was trying to jump it. It took hefty brothers to grab him and pull him back. You know why? When a man becomes a friend of alcohol, willpower is taken from the man. This one, you are still you. You have not met him. If you meet him, you will lose you. Say, it's my life. You have a life because you have not been kissed. You have not been kissed. Kiss me, Jesus, with the kiss of your lips, for thy love is stronger than wine. Sir, what did Jesus did to Paul? That the prophet came and said, Paul, if you go there, you will die. He looked at them and said, I'm not willing to. He said, if you go there, they will beat you. He looked at them and said, I'm not only willing to be beaten, I am willing to die for his sake. Kiss me the way you kiss Paul. Die. Hey! Lady, when will you be kissed by him? How many times will you say yes? And your yes was never yes. As the year is coming to an end, you are already preparing for the new year. And as the year is beginning, you are already having new year resolution and telling yourself, not again, not again. And before February end, you are asking yourself again, how did I got into it again? The key of your heart is still with you. When will he kiss you? When will you donate and say, hey, Jesus, kiss me with your kisses of your mouth? Kiss me, Lord, with the kisses of your mouth. Come on, Shalia. For thy love is stronger than wine. If he kisses you, you will know. You will lose your reality for his reality. Even immorality is not something that a man stay away from by discipline. It's something that dies when you receive the kiss of love from him. Kiss me, Lord, with the kisses of your lips. There are 3 flames of his love. That when he kisses you, your heart will burn with those 3 flames. There are 3 flames. Hey! That leaves his eyes when he kisses you with the kisses of his mouth. Halalele saneko. Nafedowe o enumolami. Nafedowe o nafedowe o enumolami. Nafedowe o alele kosaya aleme kobetana edbrode dodekoyo. Look down from heaven, blessed Jesus, and kiss me with the kisses of your lips, so that this anger will die. Kiss me with the kisses of your lips, so that falling and rising will die. Kiss me, Lord, with the kisses of your lips. Let the weak me receive energy of the Spirit. When he kisses you with the kisses of his lips, there are 3 flames from his eyes that will enter your heart. You will know it. Number 1, it is called the flame of passion. How passionate you are for him, about him. Lady, you can't be passionate about him because you did the fasting. Passion for the Lord is not the product of fasting. It's a product of the kiss of love. If he kisses you with the kiss of his mouth, there is a flame that will enter your heart. The flame of passion. You will look for God and forget yourself. Time. You will look for God. Emekone toba. Ikikule kume muashtayata. Oh, blessed Father, please kiss thou me. Kiss me, Lord. My lady, it's not a choice, it's a necessity. Lovers of God are not a product of desire. No, it's not your desire that will make you a lover of the Father. You know what? If the kiss comes up to you, when you feel the warmness of his embrace and the flames leaves him to you, passion. Let's reason together, lady. You remember what happened to that prostitute called the Samaritan woman? Oh, na fedo well. Oh, Na fedawe. Jesus was sitting, and suddenly a woman came. Give me a drink. No, you are a Jew, I won't give you. You want to give me a water? You don't even have something to draw with. How will you say you give me a living water? Where is your husband? I have no husband. You said the truth. You have been with 6 people, and the one you with now is not even your husband. Hey, are you a prophet? And before you know, such a dimension of passion came upon her, and she never backslided again. Tie. What a kiss of love. What a kiss of love. Nothing sustains spirituality like love of the Father. Discipline will keep you. Self-control is secondary to love for the Father. Every buoyant life is a product of love for God. I love the Lord. Huh? And suddenly the woman ran. I was looking at my master, and where is she running to? And before you know, a crowd of men were standing. Probably men who had been customers. They come and see the man who had kissed me with a kiss of love. I'm in love with Jesus. I know for sure I'm in love with Jesus. Do you love him? You can't love him and not know. Huh? You can't love him and not know. If you love him, you will know. Because when he kisses you with the kisses of his love, the flame of passion will drop. Number 2, there is another flame, the second flame that drops when he kisses a man with the kiss of love. It's called the flame of intimacy. The love factor is the secret of a buoyant spiritual life. The love factor is the secret, is the mystery of a buoyant spiritual life. The love factor. Love is the mystery of a durable and sustainable spiritual journey. Because the taste of his love brings the flame of intimacy. Sir, nobody backslide when he fall into immorality. Backsliding does not begin from immorality. It begins from brokenness in the place of intimacy. Come. 2 of you come. This is the meaning of backsliding. If there's back leading, there's front leading. Call me to come. I see you beckoning on me to come, and my soul is running to you. And there was intimacy. But suddenly, the brother who front lead suddenly begins to backslide. It is distant between a man and God that brings disaster in your spiritual journey. Tonight, I ask you a frank question, and it is a question you have to genuinely answer yourself. Have you been kissed with the kisses of love? Or you came in like every other person of our time? If you fornicate, you will go to hell. You will go to hell. Is anybody who wants to give his life to Christ? They will not come. We didn't come surrendering our life because we love him. It's because we are afraid of hell. Because that is what the preacher said. See, hellfire, hellfire. So you now see people coming to church, and the fear is, I don't want to go to hell. How many of you, even if you discover in the Bible that certain things you are not doing now will not take you to hell, you won't do them because you love him? That is the man who is kissed already. Have you been kissed with the kisses of his lips? Have you been captured by the wine of his love? By the wine of his love. Jesus. There is a flame that is called the flame of intimacy. How many times will you set alarm that you want to pray and the alarm will not make you pray? It is not alarm that do it. There is a wine that does it. It is when we fall from that wine, when the wine is no longer available, that we begin to use mechanical. You remember that time? My God, that love was on you. There were a moment you wanted to close your eye to say, Father, thank you. When you open it, was like one hour. You say, and you ask yourself, when did I never wanted to pray. That was when the wine was on you. And I asked tonight, what happened? You remember when that one was there? You were not ashamed of the Bible anywhere. But now, if you can't beat them, join them. And number 3, there is a flame called the flame of intercourse. Encounter is not what you pray for. Encounter is a result of intercourse. He can't meet you and not leave injury on you. It is the scar he left on you that is called encounter. He met Jacob, and as he was leaving Jacob, he has touched his hip. That is an encounter. When was your last encounter? You can't remember. Because love, the wine had run down. So when people say, and Jesus appeared to me, you wonder, in this life, Person said, I saw angels. Say, eh? Say, Lord, give me eyes to see angels. It is not eyes that beget it. It is wine. There is an atmosphere you will dwell that what men call supernatural becomes natural. It's an atmosphere. Close your eyes for some second. Kiss me, Father, with a kiss of love. Hey! Father, I remember. Now I remember. Hey! Now I remember. I have tested this wine some time ago. Lady, you remember those times that song was not a rehearsal? Once you nail down, it's like a library that is opened. It will start downloading into your spirit. Kai. But now, you need to listen to others sing for you to get inspiration. Kai, what happened to your wine? Hey! Kai! Lady. You remember that those days, the prayers were not being gotten from a prayer textbook. But now you need to carry a prayer book for you to be effective in prayer. What happened? The one dried. The first 1 year in university, you know who you were. But the last 3 years before NYC, you know what to turn to. You know the struggling that came upon your spirit. You know that your wine dried. You are now running on what I call cover up. You have been trying to be fine. Let them also know that I am a Christian. But there's a big difference between Christians and lovers. You can't pretend it. You can't fake it anymore. I hear him calling your name tonight. I say, Kai, remember where we started. There is a love factor that brings men into the deepest part of the Father. Lady, if you get serious with him, I believe Jesus will spread his hands of love around you tonight. Oh my God. This night, a fresh journey will begin for you. I know what I'm talking about. Jesus, I can't pretend about this thing anymore. Those 3 weeks in the camp, it was, I know I spent it in hypocrites. I remember those days. Time that I had the wine. Obe Kambalate. Ẹnu fẹ́ dọ̀ mí o. Jesus ẹnu fẹ́ dọ̀ mí o. I'm running to your arms. Open your arms for me, Jesus. I lost my place in your arms. But Lord, I'm coming back. I exchanged. I gave your place for someone else. But Lord, I'm coming back. Come and take back your place. My lady, it's then on the place that you have given to Johnson. Kai. Kai. You now wake up, the first person that comes to your mind is Johnson. No more the Lord. No more the Lord. The last person before you sleep is Johnson. The first person when you wake up is Johnson. Why did you have to trade the Lord? The one dried up. The one dried up. Will you want to continue like this? Or you will tell him, Father, kiss me with the kisses of your lips. My God, my God, this cloud is already changing. The cloud is changing. I believe the master is already hearing somebody's heart cry. The lady is already crying genuinely from her heart. Oh! The master is about to reach out for you with love again. Mone pekole no samaya. Opekon telekoria laba. Lekelebe kompaite sala. The love of God is the secret of a buoyant spiritual life. The cloud is changing. I believe so. A lady is already opening her heart and said, Jesus, I want to taste that wine of love again. Kiss me with the kiss of your lips for your love. Emakalo bepani kabaya pelasa. Nikebele konde salile. Wambebe nikonde salaya. Mimi keya nanosa. Hey, lady, you remember when the wine dried up? You remember when the wine dried up? Hey. Some of us have lived our life for the past 2 years, for the past 1 year, for the past few weeks without the wine of love. Yes, Lord. Welcome, welcome, blessed Holy Ghost. Welcome, blessed Holy Ghost. Welcome, blessed Holy Ghost. Hey, welcome, blessed Holy Ghost. There is a reality of the love of the Father. There is a reality of the love of the Father. You can't fake it. You can't pretend it. You don't hire. You can't love him and not know it. No. You can fake to be anointed. You can pretend to be praying. You can't pretend to love in the Father. Lord, restore this wine. When the wine finished, when the wine dried up, in my quest for love, that is how Monday came into my life. That is how Gabriel came into my life. Now, Gabriel is the determining factor of my life. I wake up thinking Gabriel. I sleep thinking Gabriel. Hey. Hey. Kai. Kiss me, Lord, with the kiss of your lips. Sister, you can't pretend it. You can't. You have pretended about this. You have pretended to loving God all the while. You can't pretend it anymore. Something is wrong with you. This is not you. This is not how you were. You have replaced him. You have replaced him. Can't you see? No more passion. No more intimacy with the Father. What happened to you? The wine dried up. Bless the Father. We can't pretend in this matter anymore. We can't pretend anymore. No more passion, no more intimacy, no more intercourse. It's a sign that the wine of love have died off. And we're asking tonight, kiss us with the kisses of your lips, for thy love is stronger than wine. I remember when you have not fallen out of love. No wonder God was speaking to a particular church in Revelation 3. He said, remember where thou hast fallen. Remember your first love. I know when you love me. Huh? I remembered when there was intimacy between us. Lady, what happened to you? When was the last time those angels came and taught you those songs they used to teach you? In Jesus' precious name. No matter how you are far, his arms are opened. Who did you give his place to? Can you give him back his rightful place? Daddy, why have you divided your heart? Why did you divide? You divided your affection. He is no longer at the center as he has always been. There's a sight here before I drop the microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 persons in this room that are not like us. There are 5 angels that had just been walking around here. And my spirit is reaching out and asking them what they have come to do. And the reply is they came to take some of us to the inner chamber. They came to pick us. Now, we will be seeing you here. We'll be thinking you are here, but they have carried you. The hand that came upon Ezekiel and carried Ezekiel into a valley of bones is coming upon few of us. Those angels will just come to you and carry you in the spirit. When you return, you will know the wine of love have returned back. Holy Ghost, we are ready. We are ready. We are ready. There are 5 of them. Okay? You see, I can see that now. Each of them is holding something like an apron, like a garment. They will cast the garment on you and you will be carried. They will wear you the garment and carry you. So there are 5 people they have come to carry. Holy Ghost, I count 1 to 5. The same way Ezekiel was carried. Carry these ones from here into that place where you can capture the heart of the man for yourself. Number 1, number 2, 3, 4, and to perfect it, number 5. Wherever the 5 of them are sitting, lying, wherever, Holy Ghost, by your messengers that are here, carry them, carry them, carry them, carry them, carry them, carry them, carry them. It has started, it has started. Hey! Lady, did you see that? Did you see that? He's asking you, loveth thou me than this? Loveth thou me than this? Carry her, Lord, carry her, carry her. Hey! Once the garments come on you, the hands of those angels will just carry you. I lost it. I lost it, but I'm back. I lost it, but I am 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 back. Carry me in, carry me in. Help that lady. Carry me in one more time. Yes, yes, yes. Look at the hands of love everywhere. The hands of his love is stretched. Help her. The hands of love is stretched. Somebody fall in love. Falling in love is not a choice. It's a necessity. It can only happen when he kisses you with the kisses of his mouth. How did I lost it and came to this point? How come I have rejected the Lord to this point? Lady, who rejected the Lord to this point? What happened to intimacy? When the wine of love dies, the flame of passion dies. When the wine of love dies, the flame of intimacy dies. Can't you see? Your eyes no longer see like before. When the when the wine of love dried up, your sensitivity also dried. Look at you, the prophetess of Jehovah. You have become so blind. You are so blind now that the only thing you see is what your physical eyes can see. Hey! Restore my wine. Kiss me, Lord, with the kiss of your lips. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. There's one of his ladies. I see something sitting over us here like a flame of fire. And this flame is to sit on the tongue, to sit on a particular tongue, on the tongue of one of his ladies. Hey! This is what I hear the Lord say. He has missed the love songs from you. There's a love song that used to come from you like aroma. A love song that used to come out of your lips. You still sing the song, but that love aroma, that aura that follows the song is no longer there. It's not there anymore. Then I see flame sitting on your tongue. Out of love is purging your tongue, so you sing him love song one more time. Father, I don't know where that your daughter is. I don't know where that your lover is. But this flame I see here, let the flame sit upon that lips. Let her sing her love song to you one more time. Your lover is looking for you. Let the flame stick on your tongue again. Let the flame stick on your tongue again. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, loving Jesus. Loving Jesus. Loving Jesus. Hey!